Ernest Brown just doesn't understand what could have happened to his brother. The last time they spoke, his brother Frank said he was about to be released from Baptist Hospital, and then he vanished.
He ain't forgotten now. He ain't forgotten.
Ernest Brown has questioned what happened to his older brother for years.
Same thing, nothing. Now almost 9 years of nothing.
He says he has gone over the day of June 3rd, 2015 in his mind countless times, and it just doesn't make sense to him. His brother Frank Brown suffered from seizures, and an episode landed him in Baptist Hospital downtown. Ernest says after staying a few days at the hospital, Frank called him to say he was being released and needed a pickup.
So me and Mom talked to him again. We were downstairs. He said, hey, I'll be down there in a few minutes. So me and Mom was sitting down there for about a half hour. We're like, Mom, Frank ain't coming down yet. I wonder what's going on. Call back up there. No answer.
He says he waited a while longer, then went up to Frank's room to get him.
I goes up there. They said he gone. So I said he couldn't have been gone because we've been down there waiting on him.
He says they went back to Frank's home and waited, but he never came home. The next day, they reported Frank as missing to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Upon his release, he was discharged and never to be seen again.
LaShante Whitaker is the detective currently working Frank Brown's case. We also spoke with Detective Tanya Porter, now retired from JSO's Missing Persons Unit, but was the original detective when Frank was reported missing. She says the Missing Persons Unit immediately began to try to retrace Frank's steps.
We went to the hospital, went to the stairway that he was seen on a still shot exiting the hospital.
She says it appears he left from a parking garage door alone. Detective Porter says they also called out the K-9 unit to try and get a trace and check the vents and tight areas around the exterior of the hospital.
With being able to go up under there, that's the reason why we had the dog go up under there and check as well, just to see if maybe someone was sleeping there or we would find something there.
But nothing was found. Another red flag for detectives and Brown's family was that Frank would get monthly deposits in his account on the 3rd of every month and would immediately withdraw the money.
My brother liked to get his money. So the 4th, when he got out the hospital, my brother would have been down there in that car and he'd been ready to go get his money out the bank.
But this time, the money sat untouched.
I mean, we're steady looking for leads, running different things with his bank accounts and things of that nature, and still nothing.
Ernest says the years have been difficult. His mother is desperate for some type of closure about what happened to her son.
She waiting on him. She been waiting on him. She 82. Every morning she always say, well, it's another day. And she always say, Frank. That's all she think about, her son.
Detectives Porter and Whitaker have not given up the hope of closing this case and are open to hearing from anyone who may have seen something suspicious in the area around Baptist Hospital in 2015.
If anything sparked your interest at that time that was kind of odd, and now that you're listening to the story and you're like, you know what, I did see something that seemed, out of character to me at that time, to contact JSO.
It could help give Frank Brown's family the answers they are waiting for.
Hey, Frank got a family. We love him. We love him. We love him.
If you know anything about the disappearance of Frank Brown, contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Katie Jeffries, First Coast News, on your side.